Hello everyone, welcome into this guide. We are gonna talk about Heaven, how you should defend, attack, composition play, basic strats. For those who don't know, my name is Daniel, in-game name Leonard, and I've at my best reached 100 top 50 Radiant and played on a professional tier 2 level. Today I'm here to explain and show to you how to play Heaven. Yeah, let's jump right in from the composition that I suggest. That is probably the easiest and the best one for this map. So first of all, let's start from the Sentinel. The Sentinel that we're gonna be wanting to play is either Killjoy or Cypher. Oh, sorry, Cypher. Yep, either these two. Vise can be played, but I don't think she's ideal for this map, in my opinion, because it's really big. But you can play her, in my opinion, yes. Let's choose Cypher. It's basically mostly preference. Ideally, you wanna choose either Cypher or Killjoy. Let's start from Cypher because that's what I would like to play on Heaven, and I think is best. Then initiators, we wanna be playing Sova and Breach. Sova is ideal on this map because for information gathering, he's really good, and he's really good on big maps, maps that have long range like fights and long range territory that you have to take. Yeah, that's why we are not playing Fade, and obviously you need to have someone who gets information, so that is him. Then we need a flasher as well. For the flashes, Breach is the best at this map because his stance can cover a lot of space. You see, short, for example, long, even here, garage, really easy and really good stance that he can do. His ult is really good on this map also. Then we wanna be having a smoker. I suggest play Omen. You can play Clove for ranked, obviously it's okay. Omen has better abilities, his flash is super powerful on this map, I think. That's why it will be better if you have Omen in your team. And Astra maybe, but yeah, it's again preference, but Omen is just the best, yeah. And then the duelist, finally, you either play Jet or Raids. You wanna have, even Neon is fine as well. You wanna have somebody that has the abilities to take space, so no ISO, no Phoenix, because those duelists are better for 1v1s and not for taking the space. Yeah. Now, let's start from the Jut because it's the easiest one and it's the one that usually people play. Yeah, the other two are okay, but let's just keep it simple. Yep, I'm gonna keep it right here, so you have in mind that you can play those agents also. I think Tejo has a space here. He might have a space, maybe without a Sova, but ideally Sova is better. To be honest, I don't really suggest playing Tejo. Let's forget it. Now, as always, let's start from the default round on Heaven. Again, before I will show you the default round on Heaven, default round is a round in which you basically are spreading through the map and trying to get information. You're not committing to any side in the first 5 to 10 seconds, and based on the information you get, you make the play. So, how you wanna be playing on Heaven in a default round? You wanna be having, first of all, default traps of Cypher are these ones, one here, and one is gonna be right here, voila. Either here or here, it depends. Why? I'll show you from the game. So you wanna be placing this trap if you're going A, because then when you're going A with your team, you're expecting to get looked from this part of the map, and from here they cannot jump this, they only can destroy it, and then if they do, you will know that there is anybody behind. If you're not going A, the problem with this trap is that, for example, if you're going C and they push up A, not only they can see almost your spawn and mid, yeah, they can see a lot of space here, but they can also jump the trap by here, and then you will not know if there's anybody behind. So if you're going A, you place this trap. If you're not going A, you place this trap right here. Yep. Why we do not place this trap every time? Because if you are going A with this trap, it's jumpable. They can jump it. You can catch somebody to do it, but like if you're holding it, but at that point just place it normally. Yeah, pretty clear. Okay, so those are the two traps that we want to be placing. Cypher usually plays A, Omen plays C. What I like to do with Omen is TP over this box right here. That way it's a really unexpected angle, and they're not gonna probably be pre-firing you. You can just, you see, it's a really good off angle. If anybody picks C, you can just kill him. Or you can also try to either jump, pick C, see if there's anybody C long, stuff like that. If not, just play mid as well, it's fine. Leave C control, it's okay. Then Sova, Breach and Jet. Breach and Jet together. Sova can play window. Let's put them on C for now, yeah? This is gonna be our default. They're gonna start mid, try to see if anybody picks, try to see if they can get a kill, a garage. If they get this space, for example, they can even try to get garage with a smoke here. Yeah, Breach can flash for the Jet. She enters. Yeah, they enter. For example, you get garage control, or you destroy the killjoy turret. Then maybe you can come back. The Cypher can try to get some space on A in the meantime while they're doing this. Sova can try to pick B, or he can go with them as well, just to make sure it's safe. Take mid control in general, get information, see if you get a kill. Cypher in the meantime on A, I'll show you what he can do. Cypher on A, he can, as soon as the round starts, what usually I suggest to do with Cypher is smoke long, activate it instantly, jump forward, cam, see if there's anybody short. There's no one short, you go there, you check one more time, you take the short space, check one more time, take the short space, check one more time. Nobody's here, be careful here, pre-fire, clear the corner, do not shoot, I misclicked, and get into this position, or if you wanna get a little bit more aggressive, get into this position. This way you can hear if they rotate. This way you can hear the rotate. If they do rotate, you can call it, for example, that you got short information. Your teammates, after they get garage, they can just rotate towards A, and all of you can finish A. Just by, again, the information you gained, the space that you gained, and that is it. It's really important, easy to play, and I think this is one of the best and easiest way of winning your round. Important thing on and default round, guys, do not forget to actually try to take space after like 5 to 10 seconds. You're not just wanting, you don't want to be just standing in middle and holding nothing. Try to actually get more aggressive, maybe try to get towards B, yeah, stuff like that. You don't want to just stay in place. Clear. Now that we've covered this, let's start with a push. So A push, how does it wanna look? A push is gonna be something like this. First of all, Jet starts here, Cypher is gonna be lurking. Cypher doesn't have always to lurk, he can also play with the team, but let's just put him on a lurk on mid, so you have map control, you have a backup plan. That's why Cypher is so good. Again, the drops are the same for your team in case. Then here, what do? First of all, Sova throws a reveal from this position right here. He throws a reveal that arrives right there. Instantly, as soon as the round starts, Breach stands long. Jet smokes for herself right here. And then imagine I'm Jet, yeah? So, Sova arrows, Breach stands. As soon as the round starts, Jet, imagine this is a Jet smoke. She smokes right here. And then after the stun, she immediately picks. And that way, you got long control. Easy, clear. At the same time, as soon as the round starts, Omen TPs short, right there. Try to get unexpected and fast. If there's anybody picking short, he's not gonna expect you already here, and you can get an easy kill from that position. Great. After all this, how you wanna be going is Breach and Jet go long, and Omen and Sova go short. Sova can run down short if Omen got it already. Drone for him. So you got the space, you got short, you guys got closer here. Let's delete these abilities for now, we don't need them anymore. Once you get closer, Omen flashes. First of all, once Omen got like short here, he throws smoke, boom. After that, flashes backside, on which Jet dashes. She dashes right here. Breach throws an aftershock short. From here, these people hold short, see there is no one, and they just go out all together. Breach can also flash backside after the Jet flashed, just to double flash one more time, or if anybody pushes through the smoke, and you got side successfully. Easy, really easy. Obviously in ranked it's going to be difficult to do it, but if you're, for example, 5 stacking, you can try to replicate it and also call around yourself. Yeah, you don't have to be super precise with every ability, every movement. Call this round, for example, and it's already going to be great just to have an idea of how you want to be playing the round. Again, while you're doing all this, Cypher tries to get mid, see if anybody pushes mid, punish anybody. If not, he tries to get into this position while you're pushing here. When you planted, he just stays here, try to get the rotation kill. If not, he can lurk behind them after plant. Remember, after plant. Yeah, this is basically it. If something goes wrong, you always have Cypher on mid. You can try to rotate to C. Cypher can either play first, try to get an aggressive kill, so you guys are free to go side. If he got garage, for example, and you got stopped on A, you can rotate to C, and he can try to get a kill through CT or through garage unexpectedly, or just take garage, you take C side, and then when enemies are gonna be rotating, trying to take garage, they will not maybe expect him, and he will get some free kills. Yeah, great. Now that we've covered this, let's talk about the B execute. Also, sometimes it's not a really thing that you see. You can like split A through mid. It's not something I suggest doing, overcomplicating. It's just even useless in my opinion. Now let's talk about the B execute. B execute is gonna be looking like this. One is window, Jet is here, Breach is here, Omen is here. Cypher can either just stay behind or lurk through C. Or lurk through A as well, by the way. He can lurk either of these. Maybe A is better. So once we have here, depends how fast you want to be going, but you can instant drone with Sova just to make sure from here, maybe they're pushing down mid or there's anybody like an operator if you think there is an op, instant drone. If not, Breach can just flash for you right here, this wall. You can pick mid or just double pick mid together, it's even easier. Double pick mid together, yeah, you get closer. From here, Sova is gonna be arrowing backside, really easy arrow with no lineup. Omen, 2 smokes, one here, one is gonna be there. Once you get closer, you wanna be dashing side, right here. After the dash, Breach is gonna flash for you, right here, and you will go out and execute and see, try to take backside. Obviously your teammates are following you. Omen, from here, once you dashed before going out after, or when the Breach flashes as well, Omen will be really good if he can flash backside for you right and that way you guys take backside all together. Cypher as well, he can, in my opinion, it's better if he just waits here first, do not throw his cage and stuff, and then tries to lurk, which is great. If you guys can take plant and then go out, his lurk will be really good. If not, he can just stay behind, try to maybe hold garage, lurk from garage late, that will be good as well. Now, really easy, again, after you planted, if you have Saffron lurk, just leave the site, no need to stay in. If you wanna fight for it, the best positions you should be taking is one guy for sure stays backside, one guy stays here, try to trade, and one guy tries to stay side, either here in this corner, which is not great though, so I don't really suggest. This is worse, here in this corner, and try to play for the Jet, hold this angle together. Not something, not really great, not something I suggest deeply. It's just better in my opinion if you leave side because you have a lurk, yeah, and it's just very easy to spam from spam here as well. Also, one of you here can also try to lurk garage if you just leave all side. Lurk garage is not bad. You can also leave one guy backside and that's it, and one just plays here. Stuff like that also can work. Yeah, that is basically how you take B. Now let's talk about a C execute. C execute is gonna be looking like similar to A execute. Cypher is gonna start on mid. 4 guys are gonna be starting on C long because you're going C. Cypher is gonna play late after lurk, or when the plant is just after lurk, sorry, after plant, or when the plant is just starting to when you're just starting to plant. What you're gonna be doing here is insta drone with Sova, always, just to make sure. Jet peeks, you guys are trying to get closer. Once you get closer, both of these guys get close to Jet. Omen now, even a little bit earlier, but now he throws the smokes. After drone, Sova reveals backside. Breach is gonna be standing right here. This is the best stun with the breach from here, right there. Before the Jet dashes, after the stun instantly run out. Yeah. Omen as well flashes right corner. After the dash, Jet dashes now. After the dash, or when she dashes, but it's better after, flash backside so she can take backside. And you guys obviously following her up, so is following her up. And that is it. Once you got all this, let's clear it with abilities. Once you got all this, Sapphire is trying to lurk. Again, the trap, by the way, is right here. Yeah, trying to lurk, play late on timings, try to get the best of it. You can even go earlier. It depends on how you feel, what you hear, what the enemies are doing. If they like are a lot of C, how the situation is inside. If your teammates got side for free, you can wait. If they have difficulties, maybe start trying to help them a little bit earlier. Yeah, and that is basically it. Now let's talk about the C split. C split, you wanna be starting with Jet, Breach on mid, and all the rest go C long. C split, you can have a lurker, but I don't really suggest it because you're taking garage really fast. So, you wanna go free garage into long because the guys on long, they play after you've taken garage, so they don't really need to be a lot. Yeah, we play this distribution right here. Omen is gonna be smoking for you here. Here you can once you get closer, flash for the Jet, enter with her. Here as well, Sova is inside running on Silong. Owen picks with the drone, gets into this position. From here he can flash. If you get garage, obviously Cypher is following them this time. Breach is gonna be stunning backside. On this, after the drone follows as well, arrows. On this, Jet dashes side. Jet is inside now. Obviously you're all following. Let's clear the abilities that you've thrown. And Omen also throws, when Omen throws this smoke, he also throws a smoke here city. Let's clear the abilities a little bit. So once you get clear, you're following the Jet. Breach, before going out, flashes backside for the Jet to pick. He can also aftershock here, which will be great to clear plat. And be careful now when you do it, guys on long gonna be holding it, or Jet wants to be ready. So you aftershock, then you flash, or flash aftershock, doesn't really matter that much in my opinion. And then you guys together get out and plant. You can stay, for example, if you get the site to garage, hold garage control. I don't hate it. It's not that bad in my opinion. Actually, you should be doing it because you don't have a lurk. And this is it. Now you can position yourself two sides. For example, one can be backside, one default, or one default, one can be here, but probably it's the best if one is default and one is backside. Play together, two sides, two garage, one long. Yeah, and this is it. You can also just leave here, two gas long, three gas garage. If the plant, for example, is right here, so you can see it from garage, would be great. Stay free garage, too long. After plant positioning is really important, guys. Play for the spike. You don't really always need to stay inside or peek. Yeah, remember, after the plant, you guys are the one defending. You are not the one attacking. You wanna wait for the enemies to come. One guy, by the way, be careful, because in retakes, let's clear the abilities. When the enemies are gonna retake, be careful. Watch out for this Sova arrow that he throws usually here. We wanna destroy that to make sure. And this is probably the best after plant positions. On A, again I forgot, On A, the best actual positions when Cypher is here. On A, I suggest one stays graffiti, one stays under to play for the graffiti. Crossfire, one stays default, and one can either stay short to play again for these two guys. Yeah, and one stays short. This is probably the best position you can get on A after plant. Now, with this, we have covered the attack side. Let's do the defense. Okay, guys, now let's cover the defense. So in defense, in my opinion, there are basically only two distributions or like setups that you wanna be playing. The first one is gonna be with Sova on A long. Usually, when there are starts Sova just arrows A to get information, get space, instantly information, and based on that he can take orb if there is nobody and then rotate, as an example, or push up with maybe one of his teammates as well. Then we wanna have Breach, A-Link, or C-Link. He's the one who rotates the most, tries to help everyone and as much as he can. Cypher is gonna be playing C, Omen is playing A, and Jet is either playing Garage or he and Omen can exchange. Yeah, this is not a problem at all. We can keep it like this for now. Cypher is gonna play C with his setup. For example, you can do is already place a trap on B as well, and then nobody has to play B. You can play 3A and 2C super strong. For example, he can place a trap maybe here, a camera right here that watches garage as well, and play side with Omen even if the camera is still up. And this is really strong because at this point, if the enemies are gonna push you from a lobby, then you're gonna have 3 players on A ready to respond, and it's gonna be really strong. Or if they push you C, you're gonna have 2 players, but both of these players have really good abilities to stop them, like cages, flashes of Omen, traps of Cypher. I mean, the best 2 agents in the team, the strongest, sorry, to hold the A site are right there, ready for them. Now, this is basically what I usually like to play. Jet and Breach can exchange with Omen, as I said, so this is something you can do as well. If Cypher doesn't want to trap B, he can put it here, and then one just plays a link or C link, you just cover it most of the times. Because again, Duelist and Jet, she wanna be unpredictable, she wants to be everywhere, picks once from one position, the other time from another position. It's totally okay. What is good to do as well, guys, is as I said in defense, is gather information. So you wanna be gathering information, as I said, with the soul reveal. Cypher can also play more aggressive. You can try to push down mid even. This is something that might work if you don't have a trap B. Omen can smoke for you window. You can try to push down B together here. Maybe if you get under window, leave the Jet under. Breach can go back, and then you play based on that position as well. You don't wanna just sit inside and wait for the enemies to come for you, because that is just worse for you, because at that point if they just shift up or explode into one side, you're just gonna have to retake and you're not gonna be ready for the push. So now that we covered this, let's talk about the second distribution that usually is played. So first of all, we have Cypher on A. This time around, traps, he can still leave a trap on B, but usually if Cypher is on A, he just plays both of his traps for him, whatever the setup is, cages, whatever you want. Camera, either I like to play it aggressive. There are 2 ways. You either play it aggressive, so you get information, which is good in my opinion, or you play it a little bit passive and you play from the side and wait for them to come, and then when they're pushing you, try to get as many kills as you can. Both of these things are good, and you should be doing them based on what the rest of your team is doing. So the rest of your team, for example, then Omen's gonna be on C long. Again, Sova's gonna start either A with them, or he can exchange. Yeah, but usually you don't wanna do this because you have Cypher here. So your C side is gonna be super weak in this case. So usually you wanna start something like this. Yeah, or something like this. Yeah, you wanna have 3 people on C and 2 on A, around B, one guy that just holds it. No, you don't have to play B side. Yeah, you can start on B and then just rotate from it. Just make sure to hold it every time to make sure nobody is looking from there. This is something that might work as well. Maybe Breach can start A link, stun for the Jet if you wanna push A. This is something you can be doing as well. It's not a problem. Again, Sova can reveal C, for example, from here, reveal C long, get information, Jet can push down, yeah, all of this can work. It's just, the important thing is to know um, are where the strongest agents you have in your composition should be playing, and they both should be playing. So the strongest right now are Cypher and Omen. They both should be playing in a side which is difficult to retake. So C and A. B is just usually left for retake, and it's usually in attack side difficult to take as well because of the two entrances there that are here. A really strong position that I suggest to you guys to, in case they're pushing B and you have time to position yourself there, stay backside here. Do not show yourself, and then once they pushed, try to get them off guard, yeah, by picking from here and gain as many kills as you can. Every time I play in this position, I get like 1 or 2 kills every time. So I really suggest you try this in your end games. Great position in my opinion. They usually do not check it. Those are the two things that I usually like to play, and I suggest you to play as well. Again, let me show you some takes. So these are the two basic distributions. Based on this distribution, you can make basically two plays. The first play is gonna be Omen flash on C right here, and Jet can from here up the round, as soon as the round starts, yeah. Sova can arrow as well if he has dart. If not, he can just arrow mid. It's good. And Jet insta dashes here. Breach can also stun on the stun. And with this, you gained instant Listy control. Sova is usually wanna play either A-Link or start directly on A. From A-Link, dart mid, or just again start A is fine as well, and then you just leave retake for B for retake, and as soon as your Jet pushed, you can rotate and hold it, for example. This is again a really good C take. Jet insta dashes, he can push up, get information as soon as he can. Even get, if they're pushing C, you can get as many kills as you can here because they're gonna be flashed and stunned. So this is the first one if Cypher is playing on A. Now let's get back to when Cypher played on C. Okay, this is gonna be now an A lobby take, so we're gonna try to take this space right here. How we're gonna do it is Omen is gonna smoke for us as soon as the round starts, so it's gonna arrow us for us as soon as the round starts, and Breach is gonna stun. Boom. On this you can push up, get close, play from here, or short as well is good, maybe even better, and you get a lobby instantly. Now they cannot push you anymore. If they wanted to push you, you get the space. Based on this, Cypher can either place an aggressive camera to check if there is anybody here, get maybe into Kabi, aggressive position, expect their rotation. Breach can rotate as well if he wants to, and this is a really strong A take, and there is nothing they will be able to do against it. With this, we've covered everything important in the defense part. Again, make sure that you do not play free on the side where Cypher is. If Omen and Cypher are playing close to each other, it's okay, but you see how strong we are on this part as well of the map. We have Breach and two more guys together here, so we are strong at this part as well. With this, we have covered all the important things that you have to know about the defense and the attack side about Heaven. I hope this video was useful to you and that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment down below. I will see you guys in the next guide.